everyone, it's Nancy from Trailer Park Gardening here today, and I'm going to do a little experiment on pansies. I'm growing pansies, but just a little backstory is I'm like everybody else is getting just flabbergasted at the price of all of the vegetables and flowers and fruits that you can buy in greenhouses now. So before COVID, the prices had started going up, but then during COVID and after that, it's gone crazy. So before COVID, you used to be able to buy a little geranium pot like this. Now I know this one has been a little bit neglected and I need to repot all my geraniums and get them going again. These are just some ones that I took off my geraniums in the fall, and so I'm just sort of taking care of pieces of them so that I can plant them in the spring and grow some nice geraniums of my own for free. So this little guy here before COVID was like 87 cents. Then it was $1.87, then $2.87, then $3.87. Last year they're $4.87 each for one little guy. And they're so easy to just grow and just keep in your windowsill throughout the winter, and just take a little tiny piece off your plant for the winter and just grow it in your windowsill till spring and plant it again. You'll have beautiful geraniums. So those last year were $4.87. So now I fear even going into a greenhouse to see what the prices are going to be this year. So that's why I am trying to grow all my own pansies, because I love hanging baskets full of pansies, and lots of them. So last summer I took all the pansies from my hanging baskets, and I kept an eye on them all year, just watching for seeds. And my sister Sharon had spent quite a few weeks with me last summer while her husband was going through cancer care in the city, which sucked, but I got to spend time with my sister, so that's a positive thing out of it. And he's doing much better this year. So me and my sister Sharon, we picked all the seeds out of every pansy that we could find that had the seeds, saved them in my little seed bag. So I just wanted to show you like the size of them. So they're like tiny little seeds. So we picked them all, saved them just for now, and I'm planting them all here. So what I've done is I have made a little fertilizer mix just to see how they'll grow. So what I'm doing is, I'll show you. I bought this little container here, looks like this, from Canadian Tire, and it was a pretty good price. So I bought that just for this experiment. So half of the little pots here, I just put potting soil, and I put 2 seeds in each little pot thing. In case one dies, I don't know, maybe the other one will survive. I don't know, we'll see. And then in this one, on this half of them, I put some potting soil, then my little fertilizer homemade mix, then more potting soil, and then put like 2 seeds again in each one of them. So I'm going to see if this side grows better than this side with my little mixture. So the mixture that I made, oh yeah, just to give you a heads up on the pansies, last year when I bought them, you know how you buy them, and they're usually in a little container with 6 plants in them. So that's how they've always been. But last year, I noticed they're still charging, you know, like $4.87, $5, it's $6.87, whatever it is, for 6 of them, for the little pot of 6, but there wasn't 6 in them. There was only 5 in each pot. And I'm like, I don't even know what's going on. Is that shrinkflation on flowers in greenhouses? I don't know, but that's what I found. So that's why I'm growing my own. But so my mixture that I made for them Now it's a lot of stuff that you would throw in your compost pile anyway, of course. So I started saving eggshells. So with the eggshells, what I do, so once you crack the egg, I just rinse them out, and then I pull out the membrane that's in there. So it's sort of like a little skin in there. So I just pull that out. Most of the times it comes out like in 1/2 section. And then I just wash them and let them dry. Now, a lot of people will bake them and blend them in blenders and all kinds of things like that. I just let them dry out, and then I crush them up. So I crush them up and save them all. So I crush them so they're like that. Now you can keep crushing them so they're a total powder if you want, but I was like, yeah, good enough. I put enough work into that. Then I cut up a bunch of banana peel. So this one's all black because as soon as bananas don't look good enough to me to eat, I throw them in the freezer and make banana bread out of it later. So this is a piece of banana from the freezer. So I just cut it all up really small, add that to the eggshell. Same with orange peel. So I cut that all up fine, threw that in there. And then also coffee grounds and tea bags. So I just open up the tea bag, mix it in with the coffee grounds. And so normally what I do with this anyway, with the coffee grounds and tea bag stuff, is I either throw it in my composter, or I just grab it by the handful and toss it throughout the garden and throughout the flowers, everything, even on my lawn. I just throw it out there. And it's great for growing everything. So what I did is I mixed that all together into a mixture that looks like this. So it's kind of like soil, but it's the eggshells, banana peel, orange, coffee, and tea. So what I did was, like I said, I put soil down first, then I just saved a couple to do, and then I put a little handful of each of that into each section. And then I put my potting soil on top of that. And this is just plain potting soil. It's not a seedling starter mix or anything like that. It's just plain potting soil. So then I put it all in there. Oops, I'm making a mess. That's okay. Whoop, did it like that. And then just a tiny, tiny bit. They don't need to be planted very deep or anything. Just like very close to the top. And then I just took, where did I put them? Oh yeah, right here. So I just put 2 in each. I don't know. And then just throw the soil over top. So some might have 3, some might have more because the seeds are so tiny. And I cover it up. Oop, that's 2 in one spot. Oh well. See if they grow. There we go. Oop, save those. And no, I don't wear gloves. I like the feel of the dirt on my hands. That's the type of gardener I am. So now once that's all done, throw the old dome over top. Now the important thing to know with pansies, from what I have read, is that they don't like sunlight or light when they're germinating. So I found this little sheet of plastic here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cover it up, so no light until they start to germinate. So it should be about a week or so. And then once they start to come up, hopefully, then off comes this, and then out into the sun it goes. But before they germinate, you have to cover them up so that they don't get any sunlight. So that's going to be the test that I'm going to give them. So anyway, that is my science experiment for today. So I'll keep you posted. Oops, I will keep you posted in in the future on how they're doing and how my geraniums are doing once I get them repotted and back in the sun where they should be until I can plant them outside. So have a good day, and we'll see you all maybe next week. Thanks, bye.